Hi, my name's Josh and I'm from the Lismore Symphony Orchestra. Our next guests came together 5 years ago, sharing a love of jazz standards. We're here to demonstrate that the Lismore Symphony Orchestra isn't just all about classical music, but it's accepting music from all genres. Coming to you is the fabulous Laura Nobel in what can only be described as a stunning sequent number, and Harry Freeman. Lismore Symphony presents Laura and Harry.
Come a rainstorm, you put rubbers on your feet. Come a snowstorm, you can get a little heat. Comes love, nothing can be done. Come a headache, you can lose it in a day. Come a toothache, see a dentist right away. Comes love, nothing can be done. Well, don't try hiding, because there isn't any use. You start sliding when your heart turns on. The juice come, the measles, you can quarantine their room. Come and mouse, you can chase it with a broom. Comes love, nothing can be done. Oh, you can hurry to the shore. Come a summons, you can hide behind the door. Comes love, oh, nothing can be done, be done. Come the measles, you can quarantine their room. Come a mousey, you can chase it with a broom. Comes love, love, oh, nothing can be done. Well, that's all, brother. If you have ever been in love, oh, that's all, brother. Then you know what I am speaking of. Come a nightmare, you can always stay awake. Come depression, you might get another break. Come love, nothing can be done. Oh, nothing can be done. Oh, nothing can be done. Very nice. All right. Harry, what's our next tune there? Do nothing till you hear from me. Do nothing till you hear from me. Pay no attention to what's said. Why people tear the seams of anyone's dreams is over my head. Do nothing till you hear from me. At least consider romance. If you should take the word of others that you've heard, well, I haven't I've been seen with someone new, but does that mean that I'm untrue when we're apart? The words in my heart reveal how I feel about you. Some kiss may cloud my memory, and other arms may hold a thrill, but don't do nothing till you hear it from me. Yeah, you never will. Don't do nothing till you hear it from me. Yes, there's a joke about that. Changing keys. That's all right, we just did the jazz version of that. This is a really beautiful song. I love this song. It's called Spring Can Really Hang You Up the Most. Spring this year has got me feeling like a horse that never left the post. I lie in my room staring up at the ceiling. Spring can really hang you up the most. Morning's kiss wakes trees and flowers, and to them I'd like to drink a toast. I walk in the park just to kill the lonely hours. Spring can really hang you up the most. All afternoon, those birds twitter twit, and I know the tune. This is love, this is it. I've heard it before, and I know the score. And I've decided that spring is a bore. Love seems sure around the new year. Now it's April, love is just a ghost. Spring arrived on time, only what became of you, dear? Spring can really hang you up the most. Spring can really hang you up the most. Spring is here, there's no mistaking. Robins building nests from coast to coast. My heart tries to sing so they won't hear it breaking. Spring can really hang you up the most. College boys are writing sonnets. In the tender passions they're engrossed. But I am on their shelf with last year's Easter bonnet. Spring can really hang you up the most. Love came my way, I hoped it would last. We had our day, now that's all in the past. Spring came along, a season of song, full of of sweet promises, but something went wrong. Doctors once prescribed a tonic, sulfur and molasses was the dose. Didn't work a bit. My condition must be chronic. Spring can really hang you up the most. All alone, the party's over. Old Man Winter was a gracious host. But when you keep praying for snow to hide the clover, spring can really hang you up the most. All right, very good. Perhaps one more? Let's do If I Rebel. We'll do If I Rebel. This is from Guys and Dolls. Ask me how do I feel, ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed last night, that's the way that I've got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I would light, and if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me how do I feel, little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I would surely be popping my spring. Oh, and if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning. Well, if I were a bridge, I would surely be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you looked. Boy, if I were a duck, I would quack. I'd be cooked. Ask me how do I feel, ask me now that we're finally caressing. Pal, if I were a salad, I'm sure I'd be splashing my dressing. And if I were a season, I would surely be spring. Oh, spring, yeah. And if I were a bell, if I were a bell, oh, and if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Yes, I would ding, ding dong, ding dong. All Well, Harry, it's been a pleasure. Thank you. Well, we're going to say fairly well. Thank you.